The nurse case manager, whether an occupational health nurse internal to the company or an external case manager, is responsible for coordinating activities of healthcare professionals providing services to the injured worker. They ensure a cohesive team approach, minimize duplication of services, and ensure appropriateness of treatment. But what about when there is a delay in recovery? Stay tuned, and we will give you a list of red flags to watch out for when recovery is delayed when we come right back.
Welcome to this episode of Workplace Health, Improving Employee Health and Productivity, with President of Workplace Health, Inc., Shanna Dunbar.
As we have learned in previous episodes, case management is cost-effective for the insured or employer while serving as an advocate for the client. Case management is a win-win proposition. But even in the best scenarios, there can be a delay in recovery, driving the cost of the claim higher and higher. And sometimes it has nothing to do with the injury per se. We have learned that there are certain indicators that we call red flags. The sooner you can identify a red flag that pops up on a case, the sooner you can jump on the solution and minimize the effect. For example, there's a red flag called a modification in the injury story. Have you ever had one of those? As a worker retells the story changes and maybe even more body parts become involved. How do we prevent this kind of thing from happening and delay recovery? Well, completing an incident report and do it as soon as the injury occurs will help. Specifically, list what body parts are involved and what body parts are just fine. That will help keep the story straight. Here's another example. Time off without a change in symptoms. What health and safety professionals have learned, and what the research has proven, is that working is part of the healing process. Movement is generally good for recovery. The worker will stay in better condition, especially with some modifications in activity, so as not to aggravate the injury site. When an employee is taken off work and is not making progress, more often than not, it is due to deconditioning. One way to combat this, offer transitional work and modify the work activities for work-related injuries. We would all like to believe that injured workers want to recover and get back to work as quickly as possible. And in my experience, most do. But once in a while, there can be times when there is a delay in recovery. And identifying the red flags as soon as possible will help minimize this effect. Would you like a complete list of red flags? Please contact us and request one. Now go make it a great day.
Thank you for watching Workplace Health. For more great information, visit www.workplacehealthinc.com.